A man drifts through his days. He is surrounded by movement, by noise, by demands. Yet within him there is a silence, a hollow space. He asks the question in the quiet moments, the question that echoes in the space between heartbeats. What is this all for? This is the modern drift. A life of reaction, of answering emails, chasing promotions, consuming content. A life of motion without direction. A sword, swung endlessly, but never striking a target. Centuries ago, in the islands of Japan, a different kind of man existed. His life was not a question, it was an answer. He was the samurai, and his existence was defined by a code that gave him not just a way to die, but more importantly, a way to live. A man without a purpose is a sword without an edge. He may have the shape of a weapon, but he cannot cut. He cannot carve his will upon the world. He is merely a heavy, useless piece of metal. Your life feels heavy because it is blunt. It is time to sharpen yourself. Act 1. The modern drift. The world tells you that purpose is found in success, in possessions, in the admiration of others. These are false gods. When you acquire them, the hollow space remains. It is a cup with a hole in the bottom. You can pour all the achievements of the world into it, and it will never be filled. The samurai knew that true purpose is not found out there. It is forged within. It is not something you acquire, it is something you become. Your duty, your purpose, is not a job title. It is a way of being, a relentless pursuit of mastery over your craft, over your mind, over your own spirit. The drift ends when you stop looking for a path and start being the path. When your every action, no matter how small, is aligned with a code. This is Bushido, the way of the warrior. It is not a relic, it is a roadmap out of the drift. Act 2. The 7 Virtues of Bushido. 1. Rectitude. G. The unbending spine. G is the power of decisive action. It is the ability to know the right path and to walk it without hesitation. In your life, this means making decisions based on principle, not on convenience. It is doing what is right, not what is easy. The man of G does not procrastinate on a difficult conversation. He does not compromise his integrity for a short-term gain. He sees his choices with stark clarity. One path aligns with his code, the other does not. There is no third option. Rectitude is the backbone of character. Without it, a man is spineless, blown by the winds of opinion and fear. Practice G today. Identify one decision you have been avoiding, a truth you need to speak, a commitment you need to honor, and act upon it now. 2. Courage, U, the heart of the warrior. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the judgment that something else is more important than fear. The samurai valued courage not only in battle, but in every moment. The courage to be different, the courage to stand alone, the courage to fail. Your battles are different. It takes courage to quit a secure job that is killing your spirit. It takes courage to start a new venture. It takes courage to be vulnerable with your wife. It takes courage to admit you were wrong. This is your daily dojo. Your battlefield is the office, the gym, your own home. Where is fear holding you captive? U is the virtue that draws your sword and cuts the ropes. 3. Benevolence, Jin, power tempered with mercy. A samurai possessed the power of life and death. Jin is the wisdom to use that power with compassion. True strength is not brutality. It is power under perfect control. The strongest man is not the one who can crush an enemy, but the one who can help a weaker person to their feet. In your life, you wield power. The power of your words, the power of your influence, the power of your strength. Do you use it to elevate others or to dominate them? Benevolence is the virtue that reminds you that a warrior's purpose is to protect, to serve, to create order and beauty. Practice Jin. Mentor someone. Offer help without being asked. Let your strength be a shelter, not a weapon. 4. Respect, Rei, the discipline of courtesy. Rei is the outward expression of respect for others. It is the discipline of courtesy, of ceremony, of mindfulness in action. In a world that celebrates disrespect, the samurai's reverence for ritual seems strange. But Rei is not about empty gestures. It is about recognizing the inherent value in all things and all people. When you treat your tools with care, you respect the work they help you perform. When you speak with courtesy, even to those you dislike, you respect the social fabric. When you approach your training with ritual, you respect the pursuit of mastery. Rei is the oil that smooths the gears of human interaction. It is the mark of a man who is in control of himself. Practice it. Slow down. Be deliberate. Treat the mundane tasks of your day with the focus of a tea ceremony. 5. Honesty, Makoto, radical truthfulness. Makoto is absolute sincerity. It begins with the most difficult person to be honest with, yourself. The samurai's sword was called the soul of the samurai. It was an extension of his will. Makoto is the sharp edge of self-honesty. It is the willingness to cut away your own self-deceptions, your excuses, your illusions. Where are you lying to yourself? Are you as skilled as you claim to be? Are you as committed as you say you are? Are you living in alignment with your stated values? This is the most brutal training. Sit in silence each day and interrogate your own motives. Excavate the truth. A life built on self-deception is a house of cards. A life built on Makoto is a fortress. 6. Honor, Mio, your personal code. Honor is not something given to you by others. It is something you cultivate within. It is the luminous reputation earned by a lifetime of virtuous action. For the samurai, honor was more precious than life itself. Your modern honor is your personal brand, your name, your word. It is the shadow you cast in the world. What is your name worth? Are you a man who keeps his promises? Are you a man whose handshake is a binding contract? Do you do the right thing even when no one is watching? Mio is your compass. Write down your code. What are the 3 non-negotiable principles you will never violate? This is your honor. Guard it with your life. 7. Loyalty, Chugi, devotion to your mission. Above all, the samurai was loyal to his lord, to his clan, to his code. Your modern lord is your purpose. Your clan is your family and your chosen brothers. Your code is the one you are now writing. Loyalty means devotion. It means showing up day after day for the things that matter. It means putting your mission above your moods. It means being reliable. It means your wife, your children, your partners know, without a doubt, that you are anchored to them. Chugi is the virtue that binds the other 6 together. It is the fuel for the long journey. To what and to whom are you truly loyal? Act 3. Finding your modern purpose. These 7 virtues are not a checklist. They are a circle, each one supporting the others. You cannot have courage without rectitude. You cannot have honor without honesty. This is how you find your purpose. You do not find it, you build it, virtue by virtue. The Japanese have a concept, Ikigai, your reason for being. It lies at the intersection of 4 questions. What do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need? What can you be paid for? Your duty, your modern Bushido, is to seek your Ikigai, but you must seek it as a samurai, with rectitude, with courage, with honor. Your purpose will not arrive like a lightning bolt. It will be revealed to you through action, through the daily practice of your code. Start now. Take a piece of paper. Write the 7 virtues. Next to each, write one small specific action you will take this week to embody it. This is your first edict, your first act of rectitude. Then sit in silence. Meditate on your life. This is not a passive act. It is the sharpening of the blade. The samurai would meditate with his sword, feeling its balance, knowing its spirit. Ask yourself the 4 questions of Ikigai. Listen for the answers not in your thinking mind, but in your gut, in the part of you that already knows. The drift ends today. You are no longer a man lost in a crowd. You are a warrior, sharpening his blade. You have a code. You have a path. Now, walk it.